Alright guys, we are back and better than ever with a new course review. Today we're going to be tackling Oak Valley out in Beaumont, California. It's a really tough track. They do a lot of qualifying, a lot of tournaments out there, especially if the wind's blowing, which it often is. This can be a really tough test, so let's get into it. Alright, we're starting on the par 4 first. Good short par 4 to start. Unfortunately, leave it to the right here into the trees. Able to find it though. Get one on the green here. Actually leave a decent look for birdie on the first hole, but terrible putt here, misread. But we'll tap in for par. Alright, another sharp short par 4 second here. This time good drive up the left side, leaves us a wedge in. Front pin though, trying to get it on the ridge, put it way to the back of the green here, so gonna leave a really long tough 2-putt coming down the ridge, just not coming down enough. We're gonna miss the par save too, so starting off with the first bogey. Alright, par 3 third here. Love this par 3, one of my favorite holes on the course. It's tough to choose a club here. Went with the 6 iron, went just off the back. Put a really good chip on this one though, so we'll tap in for par. Good par 4 fourth here. Nice drive down the middle. Elevated green here. Going with it with a wedge. Over the back though. Gonna leave a tricky chip. Hit a good one, but just can't get it to stop. Leaves a tough par save. Gonna get another bogey. Alright, we got the long par 5 fifth here, but downwind, downhill. Gonna make it a lot shorter. Hit a good drive right down the middle. Gonna go for it in 2 with a hybrid. Put a really good shot on this one. Thought it was gonna be enough, but comes up just a little bit short. Good chip. It's gonna give us a good look here for birdie. And we get it down. Alright, moving to the par 3 sixth. Beautiful hole here. I really love the par 3s at this course. Pull into the bunker though on the left. Hit a perfect chunk and run though. That's up just a tap in par. Alright, headed back the other direction. We're on the par 4 seventh here. Long par 4. Again downhill though. Hit a 3-wood. Pretty good, but leaves the side hill lie. Thought I was going to turn more. Leave it up the right side. Honestly, got lucky here. Hit the cart path, came back. Tough chip here. Hit a good one, but can't get it to stop. Roll off the back here. Trying to chip this one in for par. I almost do. But we're going to have to settle for another bogey and get this one down. Boom. Alright. Another long par 4 here. 8th. Put it, pull this drive, honestly, got away with it though. Another pull with an 8 iron off the back. Gonna rush this chip and putt here because there was a high school match. Didn't want to keep them up, so chip over the green, putt it up to there with one hand, but honestly almost went in anyways. Heading over to the par 5th, or par 5 ninth. Great hole to end the side. Hit a perfect drive down the middle. Got a 4 iron going for this green in 2, but I chunk it, so gonna come up pretty far short here. Hit the pitch a little too far past, so long birdie look. Doesn't quite drop, so tap in for par. Alright, heading to the back 9. We shot 39 on the front, so right on track to break 80. Pull a 3-wood to the left side here in the rough. Short par 4 though, so have just a wedge in hand. Able to put it on the green. Big ridge though right in the middle of this putt. Don't give it enough break, but we'll tap in for yet another par. One of the picturesque signature holes here at Oak Valley is the par 3 11th. You can see water all down the right side, slightly downhill. It's a perfect little par 3. I pull it a little long left, put it up to here for the par save, but just let it slip by. All right, we got the par 4 12th, heading back out at the mountains here. Great drive down the middle, leaves us a pitching wedge in hand. Gonna put a pretty good one on it. Gonna put it on the green. So we got another long birdie putt here. But this one is looking good. Oh, just slips by at the end right there. Another tap in par. Par 5 13th. Pull my drive over to the left. Not gonna be able to go for this twos because I gotta punch out. Clips a little branch, but mostly gets through. Leave myself a bad lie though here, side hill lie in the dirt. Kind of skull this wedge a little bit over the back. Mediocre chip, just doesn't run out enough. So we got a long par save here on the par 5. Still doesn't drop, so getting a bogey on a par 5. All right, I really love this par 3. Again, the par 3s here are amazing. Long par 3, quiet, kind of tucked in the back here. Pull it left. There's almost this like weird grass bunker over there. Hit a really good chip, but still can't get those par putts to drop. We go onto the kind of short par 4 15th here. Pull it left into the trees, so just trying to get it up near the green here. Just right of the bunker. Put a pretty decent chip over there. Another long par save. Just can't get him to drop. Another bogey. Alright, I love the finish here. Par 5 16th here. Short par 5, slightly downhill. There's water all on the left side near the green though. As you can see, I'm kind of blocked behind these trees, so I gotta just punch out. Hit a soft little 9, center of the green. Again, long birdie look, but we'll take a tap in par. Par 4 7th here. There's water all along down the right side. Trying to just be safe with an iron here, but hit it way left into this almost backyard here, chunking out. Dog's barking at me. Hit it out to here though, get a wedge. Close enough to try and get a par save. And this one was going to go down, so we need one last par on the 18th. Long par 4 as the sun is setting. Just hit a huge drive, setting up a nice approach. But I pull it left into the bunker. So we're going to need a tough up and down to break 80. Thought this was a good bunker shot, just can't get it to stop. So here's the last par save. We need this one. Brutal. Just sliding by yet again. So kind of falling apart on those last 5 or 6 holes there. Couldn't quite hang on and shoot 80 right on the number. I'm going to say my favorite 3-hole stretch here is those final 3 holes. We're going to call it the feisty finish. I just think that there's the par 5 16th risk reward with water all on the left side. Then the short par 4 17th, water all on the right side. Another risk reward. And then just a tough, long par 4 18th to finish. So really love the finish here. My favorite individual hole is that par 3 third, first par 3 on the course. I just think it's a really good hole, especially when the wind's blowing. It just really makes you try and figure out what club you're going to get and how you're going to hit it. So solid hole. Like I said, all the par 3s here are good. As for an overall grade, I'm going to go with A-. This is a really solid course. Like I said, they do qualifying here. It's a tough test. The course conditions are pretty good, especially the greens. The greens are well kept. Um, Fairways in, kind of the rough area could be a little bit hit or miss, but um, yeah, I think overall this is a solid course. If you have time to drive out there, it's worth giving it a try. It's usually pretty cheap, usually not super crowded, so I would definitely go check this one out.